What's going on, everybody? Kyle here, back for another video. Today, I just want to share a little quick one with you, kind of some of my thoughts. Basically about always being true to yourself and honest with yourself, and trying to not allow the things you do be governed by other people's opinions or judgments. I think it's really easy for us, especially in Western society, to care so much and to put so much emphasis and value on what other people think of you or how you feel like they're going to perceive you. But ultimately what that's doing is that's changing what you want to do in your life. You're allowing other people to control your life, so you basically have to believe in yourself and know that you want what you want, and that it's okay to want those things, and your life is not here to please everyone else and to gain everyone else's acceptance. It's about finding inner peace with yourself and accomplishing your own goals, So if you know in your heart what you need to be doing and other people are trying to sway you off of that, you have to block them out, And I feel like it's pretty easy to find toxic people in your life because your gut and your heart are always right. They're always going to steer you in the right direction. So if you know that someone is giving you the wrong advice, but your mind is saying, well, maybe they'll kind of leave me alone or they'll accept me more because I'll do what they're telling me to do, you just can't do that. If you want to live a happy life and feel fulfilled, and gain that self-confidence, you have to consistently listen to yourself, listen to your heart, and don't let anyone else sway you off of your path. I think in the beginning it's really easy to fall back on old habits and to listen to people that are in your life because you consider them friends and you have love and investment in these people, but they might not always be speaking from a place of best interest for you. Sometimes they're speaking from a place where they feel that that benefits them more. So you getting sober might not benefit them because it might be less fun for them because they don't have someone to drink with, or that they in turn feel like that is kind of pointing a mirror at them. But that's tough shit. You have to live your life and you have to do what you have to do. Doing these things consistently turn into character traits. And before you know it, you are then looked as someone that people respect and will come to you for advice. And I'm living proof of this. A couple years ago, even looking back at old photos of me and stuff, sometimes it's kind of hard to look at because of how much of an alcoholic I was and how untrustworthy I was. No one ever asked me for advice because I was not someone you'd want to ask for advice. I was a drunk and I was untrustworthy and I was very selfish and I did whatever I wanted to do in the moment, and I wasn't really willing to help a lot of people. From doing this 180, everything is different about me now. I love to help people. I think that's how you find internal happiness, and people rely on me and people come to me for advice. And the advice I always give is, in my head and in my heart, I'm like, what would a good person say, and what is the best thing that would help this person? I have to remove any ego or any personal opinions or anything. You have to look at everything subjectively. And I think because I've been able to cultivate that kind of like way of thinking, people respect that and they ask me my opinions on things. And sometimes it just helps for someone to hear the right thing that they need to do. They're not asking you to put your spin on it, and if you are, then you're doing that person a disservice, Basically, at the end of the day, living your life to help others helps yourself. And when you're helping yourself, you grow and you find internal fulfillment and you find happiness. And that's what it's all about. That's how I feel like, when we get to the end of this life, if you've lived that life of helping other people, it's not a feeling of regret or remorse that we're left with, but more of a nostalgic sadness because we did everything we could in the best way we could and we helped others around, and it's kind of just like, all right, now it's time to get off the roller coaster and let someone else have a spin, And these are all just, my personal thoughts and opinions and what I've gone through. But basically, by helping other people, you help yourself, and if you can try to get that mindset of even trying to help one person a day, or to not judge where you could judge instead, it's going to benefit you in the long run. Judging and hating and being prejudiced and, making snap decisions, that's easy. Anyone can do that. The hard part is being empathetic and loving people and trying to understand where someone else is coming from. It's not easy. It's a trained skill. And just because your mind wants to go there initially doesn't mean you should allow it to. That's kind of the price you pay for consciousness and morality, is that we know right from wrong. And most of the times, doing something right and just is a little bit harder than doing something negative and the easy way out, because I think humans are tribal creatures, and we're judgmental creatures. That's how we made it this far, and we like to stick to our own. But I think the advancement of our mindset should be to look past that, to look past our tribe, and to realize we're part of a larger tribe. And I think that resonates with everything in your life, whether it's political, religious. I'm not religious, and I don't do AA, and I've never been really a big proponent of it. But if someone is religious and they're sober through AA and they're happy with their life, then I'm happy for them. And in no way would I tell that person to stop what they're doing and try to do it my way, because they have found their happiness, and that's all that matters. So, I don't know, it's just something I'd kind of been thinking about, and I wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, at the end of all these videos, like, share, subscribe, leave any questions or comments you have below, and thank you guys for watching my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and just know that if you're on the fence about sobriety and you feel like you're an alcoholic, chances are you might be, if you're having these repetitive thoughts about thinking, am I? And I'm here to tell you that once you make the cross to the other side and accept that you are an alcoholic, everything else gets better after that. Once you stop drinking, obviously, but sobriety is an amazing thing, and it just allows you to live your life and not have to worry about all the shame and the regrets and the negativity. All that goes away, and you enjoy your life. So thank you very much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.